I hit it.
Zeus in the comments. Long-term storylines is what's best for the business. Facts. That's what's best for business.
But they don't
Big
care.
Facts.
Speaking of long-term storytelling, how about this long-term storytelling? They're the 2 of them 3-man band. Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal, 2 of the 3 MVs. Long-term story. They were brothers. They were brothers in air guitar, and now they're clashing over a sword.
I don't know why I said unless Heath Slater is the special guest referee.
They're clashing over a sword now, don't you know?
Pause.
They're sword fighting.
Pause. I'm getting another drink.
Pause on the sword fight.
Pause on the sword.
Stu, what's your prediction on Jinder and Drew?
I feel like if they're trying to keep Drew out of the title picture, they're probably going to have some fuckery in that match. Like, I don't know, I forget the names of the Jinder's dudes that are with him, but I feel like they're going to be a factor in that match. Because, again, WWE has this tendency of distraction finishes and disqualification finishes. Like, I don't know why. Like, I'm like, why? Mira, por qué? Why?
You watch Ups and Downs from what culture?
I do.
I just watched the last one from SmackDown. They're up to 91 distraction finishes for the year.
You hate to see it.
They're up to
hate to see it.
91 in 8 months.
Like it's so weird watching the television shows and you see how devoid they are of actual finishes. Like it blows my mind when I see a clean finish on WWE television.
Yeah.
That's 11 a month. That's 11 a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Facts.
That's 6 per show. That's 5.5 distraction finishes per show.
You're not counting NXT. You're cheating.
I'm not counting NXT.
Don't do that. You do it right. 91
I
divided by 8.
I don't think he counts on NXT.
Does. He's counting
Does he count NXT?
There's no way that 91 between Raw and SmackDown. Stop it.
Fine, let's do 3 then. That's still 4 per show.
Okay, that's acceptable.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not even a little bit.
Ash, what up?
Now, mind you, I'm sure that doesn't count 205 Live and main event.
Oh, see,
nobody watches that. Nobody watches that. It's not within canon of the rest of the company, yo.
I watch that every week.
It sure ain't.
That's my whole thing.
It sure ain't.
That's the only thing I watch.
Really, who's on 205 Live?
The dude with the umbrella.
How many of 205 Live people literally just got released?
Nah, it was
this past week.
The umbrella dude.
And they were on 205 Live this week. The day they were released, they were announced to be wrestling on 205 Live this week.
Billy Kitten's on 205 Live, man. What are you talking about? And moving to.
So Drew and Jinder, who's gonna win?
I feel like it's gonna be Jinder by some fuckery. Can't hinder the Jinder, yo.
The GOAT, obviously. Who else would it be?
Jinder Mahal.
Do you have to ask? Of course it's Jinder.
So here's the thing. As much as I think this will not help Drew to lose this match, I think you're right. I think they are going to try to keep him from the title picture at least for a while.
Jinder needs it.
And also, I think they're making up for another push into the foreign regions.
Don't do that. Don't do that because he's the GOAT. Don't say the
because they just have a new one, WWE India. Like they just did a new show or have a new show there.
Trey, I hate to break your heart, bro. I hate to break your heart, but do you know the only reason they put that WWE Championship on Jinder Mahal?
Not say what you're about to say.
No. The only reason they put that championship on Jinder Mahal, it wasn't for the India thing. It wasn't for trying to get into that market. Because if it was that, they would have done it differently, and they would have actually made him a babyface. They only put that title on him just so when he jobs out on television, they can go, so-and-so beat a former WWE champion.
Listen, man.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break your heart. I'm just saying, bro.
You didn't need to talk about the GOAT like that.
That's a hot take.
I took that personally. You know what? When I text Jinder what you just said, he's going to take that shit personal, just like Michael Jordan.
That's a hot take.
It's not a hot take.
He's like, and I took that personally.
What's next?
I'm just saying, like.
Listen, man. Y'all going to stop hating on the guy.
I'm not hating. I'm just being honest, yo. I'm a realist.
They're all sucks, but I think they're gonna give it to him.
I don't think Jinder Mahal sucks. I think his finisher sucks. I think he needs a more devastating finisher because that dude's fucking huge.
Finisher's trash.
He's humongous, and like that dude could be a bigger star if he had a more devastating finish. Like I I would buy a powerbomb over the Kalash, like straight up.
No, I do think Jinder sucks, and here's one of the reasons why. So just before they gave him the belt, do you remember that best of, I want to say, 7 series he had with Sheamus a couple years ago?
Yeah.
That's when they started like putting him back on TV, and people started noticing, oh, he hit the steroids a bit. Those matches sucked. And I'm like, I like Sheamus. I want to see what Jinder can do. And I went in with an open mind. I'm sitting there like,
no, you didn't.
I'm like, this sucks.
You didn't go in with open.
I'm like, this fucking sucks.
Because
like, this should be
Sheamus.
good. And I think the
Sheamus
last
did that.
I think the last one was the last one like I forget what it was. But I'm like, this match sucks. This shouldn't why does this suck so bad? And they gave him.
I don't think Jinder should have been a heel when he came back. Like, I think they could have told the perfect story of a jobber starting to get wins on SmackDown, actually turning his career around. The whole Becky Lynch shit. They could have done that with Jinder, and he would have been a big fucking star. But all they tried to do was, he's Indian. Get it? He's Indian. Modern day Maharaja. He's Indian. And all that's doing to American viewers is going, who fucking cares?
I cared.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I cared still.
Well, like, you cared, but I'm saying, like, for the majority of people that watch the show, they're just like, boo, hiss, who cares, right?
Those don't care. They don't matter.
To be fair, he did pull off a really big heel move by bringing Lily Singh out to dance with him that one week when one of the was missing. Bringing fucking Lily Singh out there of all people.
Wait a second. Don't you just try to... No. You guys aren't going to say all that about them.
United States Championship,
No,
Sheamus versus Damian Priest.
No, we're not going there yet. Listen. I met this man in person, okay? He was on a Delta flight with me.
Fantastic.
We got delayed.
Okay.
And I saw him, JBL. I don't know the rest of
This
the
is an
people.
awful list so far. This is a list of shitty fucking wrestlers.
Jinder had just gotten back. He wasn't even on TV yet.
Who else was with them? Jackie Gator? This is a list of fucking awful wrestlers.
This is not your story. It's not even your turn. Shut up, Skip. That's my turn.
What kind of list of wrestling luminaries is this?
God damn it, it's my turn. Listen, he was on that plane. You know what I said to him? This is before he won the championship when he first got back. I said, you know what, man? Tap him on the shoulder. Because he tried to get VIP. They wouldn't give it to him. Man, 6'7" or something like that. They would not give him the VIP. He had to sit back there with us. And when I walked by him on the plane, I tapped him on the shoulder and I said, welcome back. And he said, I'm going to remember you when I become a champion.
Again, did you get a lot of pus on your hands from all the back knee that he got from those cheap steroids he took on his comeback?
Why is your voice in my mouth?
He took some of the cheap steroids.
I don't understand why you're talking to me.
Anybody can take.
Why are you talking to me, though?
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.